Hey everybody, this is jokerspice, bringing a little spice to your life. Last time, we did a couple things at the graveyard, got ourselves another Ocarina song, a really helpful one that lets us change the time of day. And now that we've got all those preparations done with our brand new shield, we're gonna go up. Oh, we are gonna go up Death Mountain. Before we do that though, this guy was very interested in a Poopachu mask, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and talk to him with the mask on. Well, oh, I already forgot his voice, holy crap. Do you think you're in disguise, Mr. Hero? Oh, is that a poop something character mask? I heard he's very popular recently. He's my boy's favorite, that key something mask. If you don't mind, will you sell it to me? Yeah, definitely. My boy will be very happy with this. You really are Mr. Hero. Nice. We sold the 10 rupee mask for 15 rupees. Earned a little profit. Let's go to the mask shop and pay back the mask price of 10 rupees. And I know we're so excited to go up Death Mountain, but I'm gonna meet you right back. We are gonna go right back to the mask shop. Trust me, it's gonna help you in the long run. I will meet you right there. Alright, I made a stupid little mistake. If you fall in the water, you can get back out of the water right here. Don't be like me. Don't make these mistakes. And of course, it's probably a good time to show you, but if you miss it, then you can play the sun song. And it'll change the night right into daytime. One thing to note is that if you use the sun song while you're inside of the castle town, or any town in that matter, you will be teleported to the last exit that you exited out of, which can be useful if you want a shortcut. I wanted the 20 rupees, but I messed it up, so forget it. We're in Castle Town now, so now's a good time as any to show you what the next mask is going to be at the mask shop. You sell a mask, you give back the money, you can borrow a new mask. So let us do just that. Oh great, you sold it. Please pay back the 10 rupees for the kitten mask now. Payment received. And with that, we're gonna borrow the skull mask. You borrowed a skull mask. Nice. You feel like a monster while you wear this mask. Now, I know what you're thinking. The skull mask makes us look like a monster. There is one person that we've talked to that said they wanted to feel like a monster when we wear it, but it's not that person. I know, very strange, but it's not that person. I'm going to meet you at the base of the volcano. Alright, we are back. I equipped some seeds, the Deku sticks and the slingshot, because we don't really need the other stuff, and now we can finally go up this mountain. So let's go without further ado. Death Mountain Trail. In Zelda 2, this would have been the last location we went to, but for now it's the second location, or at least the second main location. Those are Tektites. They can just die in one jump slash or 2 regular slashes. We can hear a little scritchy boy back here, but as you can see, we can't do anything about this weird wall. It sounds just like the one inside the Great Deku Tree, so we'll keep that in mind for now. Oh, that rock's... Oh, that's a big rock, and that is a very... Oh, maybe not a rock? Maybe it is a rock? There we go. Alright, what is this thing?
Oh, I'm one of the Gorons, the stone-eating people who live on Death Mountain. Look at that huge boulder over there. It blocks the entrance to the Dodongo's Cavern, which is once a very important place for us Gorons. But one day, Manny Dodongo suddenly appeared inside the cavern. It became a very dangerous place. On top of that, a Gerudo in black armor used his magic to seal the entrance with that boulder. If you want to hear more Goron gossip, head over to our city. Goron City is just a little way up the trail. It won't take much longer to get up there, even on foot.
So that is a Goron, what I would believe to be the Ocarina of Time, or like the Zelda equivalent to like mountain dwarves. I kind of like that instead of just having like these typical dwarf-like characters, they actually do something a little bit more creative with it. I'm very pleased with them. They've been a staple in the Zelda series ever since this game. So here we are. We are now at the Death Mountain Trail exit. At the top here, we have Goron City. However, there is something that I'd like to bring to your attention. We come over here, and we go up here. We can see that there's a piece of heart right over there. Now this one I don't want to do too much out of sequence, but I will show you that it is. Nope, not like that. Definitely not like that. You can definitely get that piece of heart right now if you so desire. If you want to do a little sequence break, you just kind of roll, and if you do a jump slash, it'll give you just the edge you need to get it. Now we could get this piece of heart, but I don't want to. I will get it the legit way later. I will meet you back at the top of that hill. Alright, we are back at the top of this hill. Now, I would definitely suggest that you have around 40 rupees. It's not entirely necessary, but I like doing this. Goron City. Me and my two siblings really like this song. There's something just absolutely goofy about this song that's just a joy to hear every single time. Go all the way down here, and we have this very important place. Goron City is a pretty open place that doesn't have really any doors, except this is the only door that seems to be here. There are a couple walls that are very suspicious, but this is a very strange door.
Big Brother has shut himself up in his room saying, "I will wait in here for the royal family's messenger."
If you check here, it says, "You're standing on a soft carpet for guests. It feels so plush under your feet." So he wants the royal family messenger to arrive, and to prove our connection, we will play the song. With that, we have now entered where the elder or the leader of this place is. And this Goron, he looks a little different. He looks very disgruntled. Maybe he's got a bad day. Let's talk to him.
What the heck? Who are you? When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived, but you're just a little kid. Has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status to be treated like this by his sworn brother, the king? Now I'm really angry. Get out of my face, now! Are you asking why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Ancient creatures have infested Dodongo's cavern. We've had a poor harvest of our special crop, bomb flowers. Starvation and hunger because of that rock shortage. But this is a Goron problem. We don't need any help from strangers.
So, he is upset. It's really unfortunate. If you want a good money-making tool, there's always, well, there's actually always a deck you stick here, but that's not the money-making tool. Oh, you know what? There usually is a red rupee here. Maybe I'm crazy. Okay, I guess I'm crazy. There's usually a red rupee there, but I guess not today. Maybe if you have full sticks. But if you notice, there's all these torches around Goron City. And there's only one lit flame, and it's in here. The reason why they're giving you so much sticks is they're telling you to use the flame. Goron City is a place under a volcano, so it only makes sense that fire should be decorating everything. If you light all these torches, Link will do a little dance, and this weird giant Goron pot thing starts circling around. It's very strange, but there isn't really anything we could do about it. However, there are more torches to light. Going up here, and then going around here, we have these fancy torches that will always stay lit no matter what. And if I'm not mistaken, we have a very fancy song playing. Grabbing these torches, we can go up to these plants that kind of look like bombs. If we light them and blow up these big ass rocks, let's investigate. It's very strange. Can't seem to go forward, so you might as well go back. We're in the Lost Woods, very foresty. Uh-oh. It's him again. Let's get this over with. Hey, over here, hoo-hoo. Jokerspice, good to see you again. Listen to this, hoo-hoo. After going through the Lost Woods, you will come upon the sacred forest meadow. This is a sacred place where few people have ever walked. Shh, what's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. You should listen for that tune too. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Do you want to hear what I said again? Please, God, no. If you're courageous, you will make it through the forest just fine. Just follow your ears and listen to the sounds coming from the forest. Woohoo! Alright, so where exactly are we? Well, if we go in a random hole, you will be teleported outside of the woods into the Kokiri Forest. In case you're not sure where we are, that is where we left the forest. Our house is over there, and over there is where the Great Deku Tree is. If you come up here, which we didn't do last time we were here, and enter this place, you could have entered the Lost Woods. But there isn't really anything to do here, so not much of a point to being here. So, if you listen to the music will get louder depending on which exit you go to. As you can see, the music is very quiet, for example, at this door. So, if you go through the wrong door, you will always enter, or rather exit, the forest and back to Kokiri Forest. This place is kind of like a wrong door too, and obviously this is the exit. Exiting here will just make you go back as well. Alright, the answer has been ingrained into my mind. But there's a couple things that we can do in the forest while we're here. Number one, we got this very strange target, I guess. If you hit the center of the target and get a whopping 100 points 3 times in a row, this a Deku Scrub comes out.
Cool! You're great! You scored 3 perfect bullseyes! I have to give you this neat present to such a wonderful person. Please take it.
And with that, we get our maximum slingshot upgrade. We can now carry a total of 50 bullets, the maximum amount of bullets you can. If you go down here, you will see there's some light filtering out of the leaves. Well, out of the abyss, I guess. We climb up here. We got some of these interesting creatures. They got their flutes out, and if you pull out your ocarina, follow along with our song on your ocarina. We'll lead you into it. You get to play a game of Simon Says. You do not have to play the song to the beat. However, if you're too late on the beat, the song will not register. So you just gotta do this for a while. And the songs are completely random, so you cannot rely on my song to figure this out. Your reward for playing Simon Says is a green rupee. And I'll ask to play again. I know this seems like crazy, but you definitely want to play again, so let's do it. Follow along with our song on your ocarina. As you might guess, every single time you play this game with them, the song will be a little bit longer. That was quite a nice session. As a token of our friendship, please take this. 5 rupees. Ooh. So maybe if we keep playing the game, we'll get more and more rupees. Let's do it one more time and see what happens. And that's what happens when you fail. But you can always try again. You know, this song's a little familiar so far. That was quite a nice session. As a token of our friendship, please take this. If you manage to do it 3 times in a row, or 3 times at all, you will get a piece of heart. And with that, we finally have gotten our first heart container in this method. So that's pretty nice. This place had a lot of goodies. Alright, let's keep going. So that's where we came out of before. That'll lead us straight to Goron Village. And here we have a curious little pond. Even Navi is pretty curious about it. Unfortunately, if we try diving, we can only go down about 3 meters. Which is, not enough. More like 3 feet, I guess. So we'll just have to ignore it for now. Moving on, we're here. Now, we'd want to go straight, but if we go left, we actually don't exit the forest and come here. This is an example of a business scrub. This is actually something you can shoot with your slingshot, so you don't have to equip the other thing. This guy usually will sell you items at a complete rip-off price. However, if you really need the items, sometimes it's the only choice you can make. No way. Usually business scrubs are pretty crappy. However, there is something that I'd like to show you here. And it involves this mask. Whenever you see butterflies hanging around grass, go next to the butterflies and you'll see that there is a hidden grotto down here. This is the forest stage. We are waiting to see your beautiful faces, win fabulous prizes. If you come here, you can actually take a mask with you, and certain masks will give you certain rewards. If we bring the skull mask down here, they'll be quite happy with it. And if you talk to this big one over here, come on, there we go. This big one with a big mustache.
All of the young Deku Scrub brothers agree. You look exactly like our sacred forest totem. As an offering from us, please accept these Deku sticks. We will also enhance your carrying skills. Abracadabra. Alakazam!
And with that, not particularly necessary, but if you do this, you will now be able to carry more Deku sticks, which is pretty helpful. You will probably never run out of Deku sticks at this point. Maybe you could with 10, but you really shouldn't with 20. So that's good. It's always nice to have upgrades on your stuff. Alright, this forest visit has been very lucrative. We shall keep moving on. And with this, we are finally out of the lost woods and we have reached our destination. The Sacred Forest Meadow. This is... Oh crap. Oh my goodness. Please, L-target. Oh no. Please. This is a Wolfos. Wolfos are very special kind of enemies. They have a very specific kind of pattern. They behave like you do in the way that they kind of target you. They have their own shield. If you try to attack them willy-nilly, oh, no. If you try to attack them willy-nilly, oh, okay. Usually they block your attacks, but if you attack their tail, they just die in one shot, regardless of how much damage they've taken before. Now, I've been mentioning the fact that Deku Scrubs have little green hats, because these are different kind of Deku Scrubs. These are Mad Scrubs. These are considered to be just enemies. If you've noticed, the other Deku Scrubs always had green. So they were always kind of considered as objects or people. You never really killed them before. But these guys are just crazy. They still hide in their little grass when you get near them. But these guys are a lot tougher than before. They shoot 3 Deku Nuts instead of just the 1. But they're no match for us. Now, before we go up that ladder, we're gonna go this way. Something I'd like to show you. When we go up here, see a very interesting out-of-place building. It's Saria. I really like her boots. Kinda jealous. I've been waiting for you, jokersspice. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's my secret place. I feel this place will be very special. This place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. If you play the Ocarina here, you can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the Ocarina with me? Of course. Okay. Try to follow along with the melody I play. Are you ready? Great, great. Please don't forget this song. Do you promise? When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk to me anytime. Wow, we're learning songs like a mofo. We already got 3 of them. You've learned Saria's song. Saria's song. It won't really work because we're kind of in the same room as her. But when you play the song, it kind of works a little bit like a hint system. You talk to her, she'll give you a little bit of a hint. In case you're really lost. I mean, you already have Navi's help, but you can actually talk to Navi with Saria's song. I'll demonstrate it when we exit the room. If you come here, you can get to the middle of this like little maze. And we are introduced to our fairy's fountain, playing the song that plays on the main menu. These are fairies, pink little fairies, different from Navi herself. When you touch any of these things will completely restore your life. And the best thing about fairies is that you can put them in a bottle. When you have a fairy in a bottle, it will revive you the moment you run out of life energy. You don't even have to use it in order to heal yourself. It'll just happen automatically, which is pretty awesome. 1 second. Trying to get this ocarina out. There we go. Perfect. Alright, there's just a couple things I'd like to do before we end this episode off for today. Now, there's one direction that we didn't actually go last time we were in the Lost Woods, and I'd like to cover that. The nice thing about the maze is that if you get on the top of it, it's pretty easy to just clear all of it. Woohoo! Did you learn an ocarina song from Saria? That melody seems to have mysterious power. There may be some other mysterious songs like that you can learn in Hyrule. If you hold the ocarina with a melody where a melody is necessary, a musical staff will appear. And he's just explaining how songs work, but we already know how songs work because we've learned 3 of them already. A little bit late if you ask me. I suppose you technically could learn Saria's song first, but I don't know, most people just head to Hyrule Castle. As a shortcut to get back to the entrance, you can just exit the forest the wrong way, and we will immediately go back to the beginning. Now, you're supposed to go to the right in order to get to the Secret Forest Meadow. However, if you go to the left instead, you will arrive here. And there is another little guy. Uh-oh. I wanted Navi to to give us a little explanation on that guy. I believe if you leave and come back, you'll just be right there. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get a little closer. Nope. No. There we go. Skull Kid. Is this what happens to kids who get lost in the forest? He might be our friend if we do something. So, he's playing music. We can play our own little song. What happens if we play the song that's playing right now?
You know Saria's song? We should be friends. Here, take this.
We get another piece of heart from this guy. So Skull Kids are pretty awesome, even though they look kind of spooky. Fun fact, here is a picture of what Skull Kids look like in the Japanese version of this game. They did not approve of what the Skull Kids looked like. It's one of those things where they changed it because they thought it was... I think you can get closer and we can look at his face. So you see how he's got like a beak? He's got like a wooden face and like a beak. Or, you know what? Maybe this is the original version. They did change it though. I think this one has like big lips. And it kind of resembled blackface, which is one of the reasons why they changed it. I will show you the differences on the screen. Now, this guy is Skull Kid. And if you talk to this guy while wearing the skull mask...
Under that mask, aren't you that Kokiri kid that played me the song 5 seconds ago? Quite an unusual mask you have there. I like it. It may make me look a little bit tougher. Hey, why don't you give it to me?
Okay.
Yowza, I'm gonna wear this thing all the time.
He just gave you 10 rupees for this 20 rupee mask. He lost money on that deal. Go back to the mask shop and pay 20 rupees for the mask. The difference will have to come out of your own pocket. Well, that sucks. Oh well. We sold the mask, we did our duty. We got one more thing to do before we end the episode. If you come over here, you will find that this is the bridge that leads straight out of the forest. This is where Saria gave us the ocarina in the first place. If we go up this hill, we will find that there is a business scrub here, kind of out of the way. Stunning this guy and talking to him.
I surrender! To make your quest easier, I can enable you to pick up more Deku Sticks. But it'll cost you 40 rupees. Let's make a deal!
40 rupees, and now we can hold up to 30 Deku Sticks, the maximum possible. I don't know about you, but we're probably never going to need 30 Deku Sticks. We pretty much use Deku Sticks the most in that Great Deku Tree. You can get this upgrade before you go into the Great Deku Tree if you grind up enough rubies, but as I proved before, you really don't need to. But if you're a completionist like me, it's always fun to get all the upgrades. And with that, we have completed all the stuff we can do here in this forest for now. Next time, we're gonna go back to Goron City and see if we can convince the Goron Elder Darunia. Well, convince is maybe the wrong word. Talk to him and see if we can get further with him and see if we can help him out. This has been Jokerspice, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. See you later.